Well, Steve, federal law requires every candidate to submit these forms. It's about transparency and the public having a right to know who they are voting for. Now, we found at least 3 candidates have fallen behind in submitting their disclosures. Those 3 candidates are State Rep Heath Howard, a Democrat running for Congress in the 1st Congressional District, Sarah Chadzinski, a Democrat running in the same race, and Karishma Munzor, a Democrat running for Senate. According to the rules set by the Ethics Committee, candidates for Congress are required to submit their disclosure within 30 days of raising $5,000. According to our analysis of Federal Elections Commission's data, Howard hit that threshold on August 22nd. That would mean that he would have been required to submit his documents or ask for an extension by September 21st. He didn't end up asking for an extension until February 3rd. He now says he's working to finish submitting his disclosure. A source familiar with the process of filing told us that when a candidate registers their campaign with the FEC, they're mailed login information to their registered address. Howard told us today, though, that he and his campaign weren't aware that they had to file and never received any information telling them that they had to do so.
I became aware after somebody messaged me online asking me why I hadn't filled it out because I had never received paperwork from the U.S. House.
Is this a reflection of you and your campaign that you weren't even aware that you had to submit this?
No, that's not a reflection of my campaign. It comes down to miscommunication.
Now, Senate candidate Karishma Munzor also has yet to submit her disclosure. She officially became a candidate on August 20th and should have submitted by September 19th, meaning she's 6 months late. Her team told us that they're working to file as soon as possible. We also reached out to Sarah Chadzinski for comment. Her disclosure was also due in August. She says that it's plausible that they didn't get the credentials because of the government shutdown and told us that they're waiting for those credentials and will submit their disclosure as soon as possible. An expert with a nonprofit watchdog in Washington focused on government ethics and accountability told us that it's not unusual for candidates to be late for filing, but it's absolutely critical for them to get those filings in.
I think it's very important for the public to be able to trust that their representatives are voting with their best interests in mind. And in order for them to know that they're considering the public's interests rather than their own interests, they need to have a full picture of what those financial interests are.
Now, again, this is part of a much bigger investigation that we've been working on. Look out for that in the coming weeks. Live in the studio tonight for News 9 Investigates, Ariel Metropolis, WMUR News 9.